Yo guys, it's Pro here, and today I have a huge announcement to make. I mean, we have a lot of stuff to cover because it's been 2 weeks I didn't upload a video. You know, I'm sorry, okay? I forgot how fun it was to make Minecraft maps and make videos. I've just been dedicating on making my own game, okay? Because I'm sick of Minecraft. I don't want Minecraft anymore. I just want to create my own game. No, I'm just kidding. Minecraft will remain, for me, the best game ever. But, you know, as always, I want to create new content and new stuff. And I want to experiment, you know, coding and stuff like that. So this is why I've been off for 2 weeks. And the game is actually released. A video on that is gonna come soon. But this is not gonna be the, you know, argument of today's video, because today we're gonna talk about something amazing I've created this morning. It's a little mini game that you can enjoy, and you know, it's like, this video is supposed to be like an idea, and so you can turn this idea into a map. You have all of the rights that you want to, you know, turn all of these command blocks I created this morning into, you know, a map of yours and a little mini game if you want. So let's get straight into it. This is gonna be pretty amazing. So the controls are really simple. You may already recognize the game because it's a really well-known game, at least from where I come from. So let's get started. Oh my gosh, this feels so weird. It's been like 2 weeks I didn't do this. So as you can see, we have this parrot spawn egg that is called Move Tile. If we click on this, okay, this is gonna lag a lot, look at that. But basically our tile is gonna move. Look at it moving, okay? So as you can see, we can click on any of these and make them move. And I love how smooth this is, okay? You may say Nico is a little glitchy. I cannot do anything about that, unfortunately, because the cloning commands update. But here is the funny thing about it. What you have to do is try to unscramble this mess and try to turn it into, you know, the solved position. That is this one. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can you do this? Well, it's already solved, but still. Anyways, this is what I created. The commands for it are not really hard, they are actually pretty simple. But still, I have to think about a lot of stuff, because I have to think about how to do this. It wasn't really that, like, complicated, but anyways, I'm gonna show you it right now. Anyways, the first row is the tile's texture. It's nothing really interesting. As you can see, do you see all of the textures right here? All of these textures get updated right there. So this means that if I delete, like, this block right here, as you can see, if we go at 4 and we go right here, the block is deleted and we cannot add it back. So that's the first funny thing about all of this system. You may say, Nico, why did you do this? Well, for 2 reasons. The first reason is it's easier to move the tiles if, you know, we have some reference textures right here. And the second reason is I'm giving you guys a challenge. So as you can see, the textures are right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and stuff like that. But you could also create a puzzle, like an actual jigsaw puzzle with this. All you need to do is actually change the textures to like a shape instead of a number. And as you can see now, the 1 became this weird shape, and you can make it for every single one of the numbers. And then the job of, you know, the guy that is actually trying to solve the puzzle must be to put the shape together to form like a word, or form like a, you know, a bigger shape. I don't know, but this is a challenge I could give to you guys. The download of the map is gonna be in the description, so you can go ham and do whatever you want with this. I would be really glad to see a lot of you guys, like, messing around with this, creating like some little, you know, different mini games using different retextures. And all you need to do is actually modify the items here. You also, the tiles right here. Also, you may notice now, Nico, why is there like a green block right here? Well, because you actually need to place this thing on a green block. I mean, you don't need to, but you know, it would be nicer if you needed to. Because as you can see, if we click right here, nothing happens. Because, you know, this move tile is actually redirecting to this block right here, not to this one. Because, you know, this one, the silverfish is closer to this block, not to this block. So, you know, I added these little indicators so it wouldn't get confusing. So in order to move this block right here, you have to go here. So yeah, that is how it works. In order to move this block right here, you have to do something like this. So, you know, it's not, I hope it's not really confusing now that I added the indicators. But, you know, if you want to do like a little shape type thing, you can remove them. So the first thing you need to understand about how the command blocks work is that each tile, so 1, 2, 3, is actually an area effect cloud. The area effect cloud of the tile is right here on this green block, okay? So this is how it works. So basically, each area effect cloud has a different tag. This guy has a tile 1 tag, this one has a tile 2 tag, this one has a tile 3, and so on and so forth. So basically what it's gonna do is gonna detect if this tile has the same texture as this one, okay, and if it doesn't have it, then it's gonna clone it back. So this means that if I break one block on this tile, it's gonna get replaced back. As you can see, it's getting cloned back. If those commands weren't there, then that was not gonna work, and I would have been able to just destroy every single thing. But luckily for those commands, this is not possible. And so these commands do the exact same thing for every tile. And so yeah, I think this is all there is to it. So this row is completely done. Next row is the movement direction detector. So this is the most important row of them all, and actually makes all of the movement system. So basically what is this gonna do? It's gonna basically detect if there is an empty space to the right, we're gonna call it up, to the left, and downwards, okay? Where if there is an empty space in any of these directions, okay? And if there is, then it's gonna move the tile onto the direction, you know, it's supposed to face. So how does it do this? Well, it's incredibly simple. So basically what it does is it detects any unlocked tile. You may say, Nico, what is an unlocked tile? I'm gonna talk about this later, okay? For now, it's just a tile that has to move, okay? So each tile that is triggered to move is an unlocked tile. We're gonna describe how that unlocked tile system is set up right here. But that's like a thing that we're gonna, you know, go through later. So basically it's gonna detect at every unlocked tile, and it's gonna check if the block to the right is air. So if it is, then it's gonna add a tag, and this tag is gonna be move right. This is really important. It's gonna do the exact same thing for each and every direction. So now we know that if there is an empty space, it's gonna move right. I mean, it's gonna have a tag called move right. And so for every single empty space direction thing. Then right here it's gonna remove the unlocked tile, tag. This is gonna be useful later, I already said. And this is gonna also be useful later. This is really confused how I set up these commands. Also, there is gonna be like a stop to it, because you know, if we just add the move right tag, then as soon as there is like an empty space, this thing is gonna just go flying off in that direction. It's never gonna stop. So what we need to do is actually say, okay, you are moving, but you actually need to stop sometime. So basically what we do is, if we detect that there is a block in this way, it has to stop. So basically this is what these command blocks do. It's gonna say, if instead there isn't an air block, so there is any other block, we are gonna remove the tag move right. Same exact thing for move down, move left, and move up. Okay, so now each tile that can move to a certain direction will have a certain tag. So now we can identify them. So now this row is gonna actually take care of, you know, moving the move right tag. So each tile that has the move right tag is gonna move right. Each tag that has the move down tag is gonna move down. So here I added like a scoreboard that is called movement speed, and it is basically a delay. So the thing doesn't move all at once, but there is like that funny transition like animation of scrolling this one. So as you can see, it doesn't move all at once, it does it like slowly. And you can actually change the speed. If we go right here and we set this to like 5, it's gonna go slower. This is actually interesting. So as you can see now, it's going slower. So you can change the speed whatever you want. I try to make this code really customizable, because I want you guys to like try some stuff out and try to customize this code. And this is basically the challenge I'm giving you guys next time. So basically, how do we move the tiles? Well, also this is really simple. Basically, after this and after this that gets added, this is just the speed scoreboard. What it's gonna do is gonna detect for each tile that has the move up, an example tag, and it's gonna TP the area effect cloud is gonna get TP'd one block into the up direction, so that one, the positive Z axis. So this is really simple, and it's gonna keep doing it and keep doing it until it hits a wall. And this for every single direction, every single facing. So basically these are all of the commands that make everything work. We just didn't cover one thing. We said that the tiles that actually move are tiles that have the unlocked tile tag. But how does a tile get the unlocked tile tag? Well, now this is what we're gonna cover right now. Wow, I said now twice. I'm so good at English grammar. Well, long story short, basically this spawn egg, when it gets spawned, is gonna add... Wait, it didn't work. Wait, what? Oh, I guess doing this actually bugged the game. You actually make sure that this is like this, and it's not like 2.2 because else it's not gonna work. So keep it like this. Okay, but so basically this spawn egg right here, so the entity that gets spawned is gonna die instantly, as you can see, but also it's gonna get the closest tile. So an example, if we are here, it's gonna get this one, and it's gonna add to this tile, so to this area effect cloud, the unlocked tag. So this means every time you click on this, the closest tile is gonna become unlocked, and this means the closest tile can get one of the move right, move left, move right, move left, move up, move down tags, and then so it can move in a certain direction. So that is how it works. All of the commands that do what I just explained right now are these ones. So as you can see, it will execute at the tile unlock entity, that basically is the silverfish, and it's gonna, you know, to the closest tile, it's gonna add the unlocked tile thingy tag. And then it's gonna kill the silverfish, and then once the silverfish is killed, we are gonna lose the spawn egg, as you can see. And then we're gonna get it back only after a while, so there is like a little delay, and this delay is like, it's like another scoreboard. It's the get egg back scoreboard. And the funny thing is, the delay actually gets bigger proportionally to how much the speed is. So if we put the speed to like 10 and we do this, as you can see, then we're not gonna get the egg anytime soon. We're only gonna get the egg once the movement is finished. And so basically this is done just like this. Every time the speed gets reset, we add a score of 1 to the get egg back scoreboard. So, you know, no matter what the speed is, we are always gonna get the egg once the movement is finished. You may say, Nico, why is this? Because if I didn't do this, then you would be able to spawn the egg, spam the egg, sorry, and it would just bug out, it would just start flickering, it would have been crazy, so okay, like, I don't look forward to that. But anyways, this is it. I hope you really enjoyed the commands. And now, before leaving you, because it's been like 2 weeks I didn't make a video, I wanna make it up to you. I'm gonna do a little time-lapse, hopefully it doesn't lag, of me scrambling, also sorry for the sound in the background, oh my gosh, of me scrambling this puzzle and trying to solve it. So it's gonna be pretty amazing, hope you really enjoy, and yeah, on that note I'm gonna leave you guys be. Hope you really enjoyed this video. I already said that, leave a like if you did, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Also, the download is in the description, so you can go ham and do whatever you want.